What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, tonight, undefeated, 3-division world champion, reigning WBO super featherweight world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, Emanuel Navarrete, who has 38 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 31 big wins by way of knockout, 28 years of age, 5'7", with a 70-inch arm reach. He's going to defend his WBO title against Brazilian Olympic gold medalist, star title contender, Robson Conceicao, who has 17 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 8 wins by way of knockout, 35 years of age, 5'10" and a half with a 70-inch arm reach. Now, this is the co-main event to Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos. Robson Conceicao is an extremely underrated boxer and skilled, talented fighter. Emanuel Navarrete is an aggressive, come-forward, rough, rugged style of a fighter. Tonight, I believe we are going to see a dramatic upset. I think that Robson Conceicao is going to beat Emanuel Navarrete. I thought Robson Conceicao actually beat Oscar Valdez, but they were setting up Oscar Valdez versus Shakur Stevenson. Okay, and then he lost. He lost a unanimous decision. Now, Oscar Valdez tested positive for a banned substance, and then the fight was in Oscar Valdez's hometown. He was undefeated, and they were setting up big fights for Oscar Valdez. And Robson Conceicao was outboxing Oscar Valdez. In the late rounds, he kind of slowed down, and Oscar Valdez, he caught up to him, and he had moments. But nonetheless, I thought Robson Conceicao won the fight. They gave the fight unanimous decision to Oscar Valdez. Now, Robson Conceicao, after that, he went on to fight Shakur Stevenson himself, and he got dominated by Shakur Stevenson. Now, he clearly lost that fight. But Robson Conceicao is an extremely good fighter, okay? Now, he has a no contest versus Nicholas Polanco, but again, Robson Conceicao is getting overlooked. His skill set, his talent, it gets overlooked. He has long arms, boxing ability, and combination punches. Extremely smart. And he's athletic. And he has respectable power. Not knockout power, but respectable power. Emanuel Navarrete is a workhorse, okay? Very aggressive. Emanuel Navarrete beat Oscar Valdez in his last fight. Unanimous decision. Action-packed fight. They went back and forth. That fight took place in August. It was an action-packed, going back and forth, drag out, classic Mexican versus Mexican slugfest, right? Where both Valdez was getting hurt. Emanuel Navarrete got hurt. But nonetheless, right, Emanuel Navarrete, he got the nod. But there was holes in the game of Emanuel Navarrete that Oscar Valdez just simply could not exploit. That I believe, shockingly, Robson Conceicao in this a last gasp opportunity, okay, because he's quickly becoming a gatekeeper that's talented and skilled, okay? And so with that said, this is a fight that Robson Conceicao understands that, like the Valdez fight, he has the talent, the skill set, the boxing ability to upset the apple cart. He just got to put it together. And I think tonight that Emanuel Navarrete, aggression, he's predictable, but he's not defensive minded. He's limited. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he has aggression. I think that Robson Conceicao can outbox Emanuel Navarrete, and I think that he's going to shock the world tonight, and I think he's going to win. May not win on the scorecards if he don't get a knockout. He may not win on the scorecards, but I think ultimately he'll win the fight. Split decision, right? I think he'll outbox Emanuel Navarrete. He's going to have, he's going to turn Emanuel Navarrete, use his jab, use his distance, use his range. Don't get into a slugfest. Use his athletic ability. Emanuel Navarrete is going to have moments. He's going to have times where he's effective, where he's, cornering Robson Conceicao, and I think that that's when Robson Conceicao has to use his ability to tie up use his ability to, halt the moment, stop it, make them reset, change directions, change angles, and use his jab, right? And he has the ability at that point in time to upset the apple cart and become a world champion, right? I think Emanuel Navarrete is looking towards the future. They're looking to set up big fights with Emanuel Navarrete. So again, if it goes to the scorecards and it's close, I think Emanuel Navarrete is going to get the nod. But Robson Conceicao can have a great showing. This is the perfect matchup for Robson Conceicao to win this fight, right? He just has to use the distance, use his ability to box. And Emanuel Navarrete has the ability to overwhelm you. He outworks you. He overwhelms you. He puts a lot of pressure mentally and physically on you. He's very, very durable. So don't look to knock him out. Just use to outpoint him. You got to look to outpoint him. Use your jab. Use your range. Use your boxing ability, right? Control the pace of the fight. Take step backs. When he gets too close, tie up. Now, Emanuel Navarrete, he's going to have to take some punches to give some punches, but he typically is used to that. Just be aggressive. If you're Emanuel Navarrete, be aggressive, slip underneath, throw combinations, stay active, because Robson Conceicao has shown to fatigue and fade in the second half of fights. He definitely can fatigue and fade in the second half of fights. And Emanuel Navarrete has all the ability to force Robson Conceicao to fatigue, get tired, and then stop him in the late rounds. It's up to the conditioning. Now, we got to see what the condition is like of Robson Conceicao, because if his conditioning is top-notch, then guess what? He's going to be able to outbox Emanuel Navarrete. But if his conditioning fails and is not up to par for this level of a fight and prepared for this type of a fighter in Emanuel Navarrete, then he's going to get stopped in the later rounds. But for whatever reason, I'm feeling like Robson Conceicao is going to outbox Emanuel Navarrete. He may not get the decision on the scorecards, but many people are going to scream that Robson Conceicao truly and really won this fight. In the same manner that they thought Robson Conceicao beat Oscar Valdez, I think it's going to be a similar situation. And I think that Robson Conceicao is going to get a split decision victory over Emanuel Navarrete. But due to, the politics in the sport of boxing, I think Emanuel Navarrete, if it's a close fight, is going to get the nod. It's going to be very, very interesting. But I'm picking Robson Conceicao to win this fight, a close fight. But I think that he's going to outbox Emanuel Navarrete shockingly and shock the world and get an upset victory. Then it'll call for a rematch. So I can't wait to see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.